Viewers, we're now joined by a world-famous, internationally renowned Nasheed artist, a person that has worked very hard to promote the Deen of Islam through the art of Nasheed. Assalamu alaikum, brother Kamal Uddin.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Jazakallah for giving up your time to be with us. First of all, let me ask you, how important do you think the need for unity is, especially in our Muslim community in the times that we're in, where Islam is being grossly misunderstood by the mainstream community, as well as some of our youth not quite understanding their faith or who they are or their identity?
Very interesting question. Just recently I went to visit a family, a Muslim family, and there was a sister who was confused about her faith. And the mother was crying. She wanted me to speak to her daughter, and I asked her why, what has happened, and she said, I no longer want to declare that I'm a Muslim because in front of my non-Muslim friends, because they're going to think I'm a terrorist. And this is something I think if we Muslims don't unite and if we don't declare what our main principles are, I mean, this sister probably with lack of knowledge, she probably said what she said, and I was shocked when I heard what she had to say for herself, and the mother was crying, and this is something, I mean, events like this, like the one we are having here right now in Birmingham, if this sister was to come to these events and she was to see how happy we Muslims are, regardless of our sex and what background we come from, that we are uniting under the kalima La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
When we look at our Muslim community today, very little knowledge is attained by our young people as to the history of Islam and as to the history of Muslims, because I know a lot of people have actually learnt about what Muslims have been famous for, historically speaking, 1001 inventions, etc. Do you think it would help, perhaps, to sort out some sort of initiative where we could sit down our young people and educate them a bit about why they should be proud of being Muslim?
Yes, I think we really should, and I think even myself, there's so much history about Islam that I don't even know myself, and it's something that definitely needs to take place, and something that I think the youngsters, we now, because we don't know the history of Islam, we look at other things that we see on TV nowadays, and we look up to them as our role models, not knowing that the real heroes were in the past and in the history. So definitely that is something that we need.
MashaAllah, the brothers and sisters involved in today's event have worked tirelessly to ensure that this event goes well. What message, what emotion do you think the people here today will take back home after they leave here at around 8 o'clock this evening?
Well, I pray that before they leave this event, I pray that they go home feeling that their faith has risen high and that they are strong, and knowing that there are Muslims, especially this organization Al-Hikma, who are doing a fantastic job, who are bringing Muslims together regardless, like I said, of what background they are from, and just looking at the fact that we are all united in the worship of one God, and Muhammad is his final messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Brother Kamal Uddin, always a pleasure to speak to you, and inshallah you'll enjoy the rest of the event.
Barakallah. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.